Hello everyone, today we are here with the Haunted Dark.
Hello everybody.
Is there anything you would like to say before we get started?
To be honest, I'm really glad that I'm here. And, yeah, that's it.
Well, it is definitely a pleasure having you here.
Well, thank you.
Well, we will go ahead and get started with the questions then. First question, do you have any plans for your channel?
Yes. When I finally actually get my new computer, the gaming side of the channel will be going more onto console games rather than like PC games, because I'm more of a console gamer. But with the narration, when I've fixed a couple of things and get stuff up and running again with the narrations, I plan on being more of a collab type of deal. So I'll be needing a lot more, like, just to kind of make the stories slightly more realistic, where each and every person actually has a voice within the story.
Okay. How did you come up with your channel name?
Well, yeah, I can't speak today. There's one thing that I've really noticed since I've been growing up, and that's when I was younger, I've always been terrified of the dark. Like, when I was younger, I had to turn every single light on in the house just to move freely. But I'd say around 13, yeah, 13, then on, I've just become a little hermit inside the house and love the dark, apart from the computer screen blaring in my face.
Okay.
And I'm also really into spirits and stuff like that, so I figured Haunted Dark or The Haunted Dark may be a good thing for a creepypasta narration channel.
Okay, that works. The next question is, how did your persona come to be?
I'm not really sure on how my persona came to be. It's even though that with my gaming videos I'm starting to do face cam on them for like reaction value and what have you, it will always be to the point where I won't give my actual name out there, because while being in the creepypasta community, everybody knows me as the Haunted Dark, not my actual name. And it's just that mysterious vibe to everything that, I don't know, keeps people talking to each other and interested with topics and everything.
Okay. How has narrating changed you?
It's made me more of a social person online, to say the least. I can remember, like, growing up with the internet being changed and Skype coming out and Facebook completely destroying MySpace. um, it's I was always kind of the person who'd sit back and not post anything or not talk to anybody that I don't know, and I'm a very, what's the word? It's on the tip of my tongue. I guess, to put it in other words, I'm kind of a recluse person. So instead of going up to somebody and be like, "Oh, hey, how are you doing?" I sit back, and the only time I'm ever on or talking to people is if they kind of message me first. But coming into narrating and everything, and actually coming into this group of people that are all kind of doing a similar thing, or just are there because they enjoy the similar thing, and obviously others are a lot more vocal to each other. It's it's helped me that way. I'm not like that in person. It's only online I'm a bit iffy, like talking to new people. But in person, I am a really outgoing guy. Like, if it's a random person who's just come up to me and they say, "Oh, hey, I know so and so, who's so and so friends with whoever," I'd be like, "Oh, hey," and I'll give them a hug, like, because that's just the type of guy I am in person.
How has narrating changed your life?
Um, I think with coming more like I said, more vocal in groups and things online, I have made mistakes and made bumps where it seems to be the thing is on the internet, nobody can have their own opinion, and if they do, they're shunned for it. So it's made me realize how different life is on the internet world compared to the real world, and it is kind of sad. It's like, so yeah.
Why did you start narrating?
Um, you know, it may seem kind of a similar thing as other people have said, where somebody introduced them to creepypasta and then they went, oh, I could do this, and yeah, that's how I jumped on the bandwagon with this. Um, I was with a group of friends, and one of them told me about the story Squidward's Suicide, and I've always been a massive fan of horror. So as he was like retelling me the story, I was like just instantly hooked. And I'm like, oh, so where did you get that story off? And he's like, oh, it's on the internet on the site creepypasta. Just type in creepypasta on YouTube or whatever, and it'll come up. And I'm like, creepypasta? What? And they're like, trust me, just go with the flow. So I did. And first big name I saw was Mr. Creepypasta and Creepypasta Junior. And I first started watching Mr. Creepy, like no, not watching, listening to Mr. Creepypasta. But I didn't jump on the bandwagon of actually putting a microphone in front of me and narrating these stories until I started listening to Creepypasta Junior. So, in a way, he is my senpai.
Okay. What creepypasta do you want to narrate but are having trouble doing so?
um, Not a lot of people know this when when they know me, but when I was a lot younger, I had a not a speech impediment, but I had to go to speech therapy because I couldn't pronunciate words very well, and it still goes on today. Like, I don't pronounce my T's that very well, so instead of saying water, I'll say water. I just skip out the T's, and I don't know why I do it, but um, so stories that are very lengthy and thick with um, things that are going on and everything like that. Things are changing. There's twists and all this. If it's a very long, thick story, I have a lot of trouble trying to narrate it because I just fall over my own words because as I'm narrating it, I know I'm not pronouncing words properly, or yeah. I do have a lot of trouble with reading.
What creepypasta has made an impact on your life?
Um, I would have to say Squidward Suicide, because if I wasn't introduced to that one, I wouldn't be narrating or have a YouTube channel to post stuff onto today. So just listening to that creepypasta has seriously made a big impact on my internet life per se.
What creepypasta will you not narrate?
um, See, that's a tough one to pinpoint which one, because I'm the type of guy that is very, very hard to offend. So I'll read something or I'll be told like a really socially outcasted joke where it's like, oh, you can't say dead baby jokes, oh, you can't say rape jokes, stuff like that. However, at the end of the day, to me, it's if it's a joke, then it's a joke, and if it's funny, I can't help but laugh at it. But reading stories, I'm a big book reader, so I think like the kind of book genre I stay away from is lovey-dovey, sex, hardcore, like 50 Shades of Grey kind of stuff. I just no. So any creepypasta that has a sex scene in the middle of it, I kind of stray away from it.
And we are on our last question, which is, what is a fun fact about yourself?
I strongly believe that I can drink Murphy under the table.
Oh, I think
Now,
so.
if he watches this and it ever comes to a point where me and Murphy meet each other at all, I want a drinking contest with him. Whether it's just beer, onto shots, spirits, whatever. Lego.
I will definitely bring his attention to this interview. And
Okay then.
good luck with that, because a lot of people have tried and a lot of people have failed.
Yeah. But everybody is different with how they handle alcohol, so.
That's very true. Well, that is it for the questions. Is there anything you would like to say before we wrap this up?
Honestly, just thank you for having me here, and yeah, this was fun. I really enjoyed it.
I'm glad you did. Okay, for anybody who has not checked out The Haunted Dark, make sure to check the description below for his channel link and go subscribe to him. And that is it for now. So, bye everybody.
Goodbye.